Ho, 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 ho. Hello there. Hello, boys and girls. What a pleasure to see you all. Oh, I've been checking with my elves on my naughty and nice list. And if you've been naughty, there's still some time to get on my nice list if you're very, very good. I heard you all jingling your bells earlier. Very, very good. And I wondered if you'd like to hear about the time a little boy from Stone saved Christmas Day. Get comfy, and I'll begin. 'Twas the night before Christmas in a small stone house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Lights on the plane tree twinkled unseen, whilst all stone children were lost in their dreams. Mince pies by the fireside with an Einstein beer. Dad said Santa needed limestone cheer. Freddie was sleeping, tucked up head to feet, when a sound drifted down, music so sweet. His eyes flickered open. Could it really be true? He flew out of bed, but he already knew. Westridge Park glistened as Freddie looked out. His dreams had come true. He stifled a shout. A bright red sleigh flying and pulled by a host of 9 noble reindeer, Rudolph foremost. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen. Rudolph, stay bright and light up the way. Presents to deliver, no resting this day. Freddie was spellbound, his eyes alight. But as he looked out into the starlit night, the sleigh seemed to falter, and then with a stutter, it started to fall with a bang and a splutter. Ooh. With the skillful Santa and the reindeer, the fall didn't end as Freddie had feared. The sleigh hit the ground, but it bounced and it slid, and it came to a halt with a very long skid. Whew. Santa took off his hat and climbed with a frown out of the sleigh and knelt to the ground. Some knocking and banging went on under sleigh. Freddie listened hard and heard Santa say, "Oh ho, that's a problem. We'll soon have that fixed. A sleigh bell is missing. We need to have 6. But as Santa climbed out from under the sleigh, his relief seemed to fade, and a frown came to stay. But where do I find one? I don't have a spare. Mrs. Claus always tells me I need to beware." And then Freddie knew there was no time to waste. He mustered his voice and said with great haste, "I have one, Santa. I used one tonight. We rang them on doorsteps to help with your flight." Santa looked up, surprised, and started to grin. Young Freddie, well, what a pickle I'm in. You should be sleeping. I ought to be cross. But without you, I fear that all would be lost. Then Freddie knew just what he needed to do. He tugged on his slippers and downstairs he flew. He knew just where he had put his sleigh bell, the one that had jingled and played so well. From under the tree where he'd placed it that night, he grabbed it and took it to Santa held tight. "There you go, Santa. Will that do, d'you think?" Santa took it, then looked down at Freddie and winked. "Perfect, young man. That'll do just right to get this old sleigh of mine back into flight." And in just a jiffy, the bell was affixed, its jingling adding to the magical mix. "Freddie, my boy, you've saved Christmas Day, but now I must hasten and be on my way. Freddie grinned at Santa, his heart full of pride, to know that his sleigh bell was at Santa's side. Back in his bedroom, he peered out once more to watch all the reindeer take flight and soar. Thank you, young Freddie, for saving my sleigh. But sleep now, my boy, before night becomes day. And powered by the bell from Santa's new pal, the sleigh rose up high and crossed the canal. Over the coppice, the prairie and Walton, the sleigh did a U-turn heading to Alton. Just before reindeer and sleigh disappeared, with Freddie still watching and straining to hear, Santa looked back and called clear and bright, Happy Christmas to all, and Stone, a good night. Well, how about that? Did you enjoy Freddie's story? Oh, did you? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Now, listen, if you have one of my naughty elves popping around your house, then please send him back tonight. We're very, very busy and we've got lots of work to do. And it's really very elfish of him to run away like this when we're so busy. I'll be setting off on my sleigh shortly. I'm starving because I've been saving myself all day for all the mince pies. That reminds me. Please don't forget to leave a carrot ad for Rudolph. They help him see in the dark, you see. We call it reindeer. Anyway, off you go now. I must finish my final checks. I must be off. Remember, brush your teeth, sweet dreams, and remember to be good and get on my good list. Take care, and Merry Christmas to all! Good night.